And this chapter is chapter 42. Alabama has won the last 7 over Florida, their first trip into the swamp for the Tide in 10 years. And with that, the Home Depot SAC on CBS brings us to Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, the swamp in Gainesville. It's top-ranked Alabama. It's number 11 Florida.
McClellan on motion out of the backfield. Young's going to look that way. Got it to him. Put a move on one man. And did he get there? He did. Touchdown, Alabama. He's going to waddle over to the left. Fakes that he was going to take a handoff. The throw is to wide open Billingsley. If he got the pylon, he got the touchdown. And he did. Tuesday on CBS. One night, a lot of FBI. Emory Jones is going to be calling for the FBI, and he threw it right to the defender for Alabama, Jalen Armour-Davis. And the first turnover of the game. Final minute, first quarter. Bryce Young rotates the ball in his hands, gets it out to Brian Robinson. A move and a touchdown, Alabama. And Emory Jones apply it for a first down. Gonna have to hurry. Ball's tipped in the air. Incomplete. Alabama takes over. Somebody on that interior got a hand in it. And it is Malik. Straight up the middle. Davis heading to the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. Chris Howard for the point after.
Oh,
he missed it.
Yes, he did.
Fourth down and 1. First down, maybe a touchdown.
Beautiful.
He's in. Touchdown, Pierce. The trail man will walk in. Brian Robinson, touchdown, Alabama. This be an Emory Jones run. They got all the receivers to the right. And the run is Emory Jones up the middle. Did he get there? Touchdown, Florida. Robinson, the tailback in the eye. They fake it to him. Young pumps, throws, and they had it tipped. And did Mechie catch it? He's out of bounds. It was Latu, not Mechie, but it was tipped. Our 5G pylon, Cam, out of bounds. McClellan in there at tailback, and he doesn't get there either. It's 4th and goal.
Remember, a field goal makes it an 8-point game.
Everybody moved. Will Reichard's only missed 1 field goal in his career at Alabama. It came last week from 34 yards out. This one's from 24. And it's up and good. So there's your 8-point game that Gary talked about. Third down and a whole bunch for Florida. They need 19, and here comes a blitz. Anderson's one of them. He gets to Jones, but Jones delivers. They're about a yard or 2 shy. Whittemore made the tackle, but he had to hit the turf to make the catch.
I think that's some poor spreading out for that and hurry up on 4th down.
Lob it out, Whittemore. I don't know. The official might give him a good spot right there. That should be a first down. Into the red zone of the 17. First down. Off the left side, bouncing it out is Pierce. He's gone. Touchdown, Florida. Malik Davis says to Emory Jones, what's the call from the 3? 2-point conversion. They ride it, they push it. Davis didn't get there. That's what it would take for Florida maybe to get the ball back. The bolt of lightning. McClellan cuts back in the middle of the field. He gets buried. He's at least 2 yards, almost 3 yards shy of the first down, and it's 4th down.
Game clock is now good.
Florida's got everybody up except one guy back. The return man back at the 15. They're coming. Kick. Got it away easily. Fair catch taken at the 24 with 4 seconds. One play left for Florida. Final chance for Florida. They bring a late 4th man on the rush. Jones is in trouble. Dancing around and down he goes, and that is ball game. And I think I said this in Atlanta in December. Alabama survives the Gators.
Absolutely.
First down at 15 at the 15. Deep ball from Jefferson. Got him in stride. On the way is Burks. It's a touchdown, Arkansas. 85 yards. All by his lonesome in the backfield. He'll come up under center.
Double pass.
Double pass. There it is. Got the man out there in Burks. Well, it didn't get a big gainer, but it looked okay. And last week has 3 for 135 on the touchdown through the first quarter for Arkansas. A.J. Jefferson fires out of the backfield on the run. A.J. Green inside the 30. Bounces off. Goodbye. A.J. Green. Touchdown, Arkansas. Another big play, this one 48 yards.
Field goal range.
Jefferson hangs in there to the last moment, and a one-handed catch. Going to be about a yard shy of the first down, but it's Burks again.
Boy, he's got it all today, doesn't he?
Going right here. They didn't get it, I don't think.
No, they did not. Boy, I'll tell you what. We all talk about.
3rd down and 2. Spiller pops it into the secondary. This might be the play. Spiller on his way. Touchdown. "67 yards for Isaiah Spiller." Number 33, Calzada over the crossing route, tipped, and is it intercepted? Did he get his hands under it? It looks like it. Tarek Brown has got it. Motion back and forth, and he gets it, and he wants to throw it back to the quarterback. I thought, and now he's just going to take off. Flags are down as Burks has got it down inside the 10.
It didn't look clean from the start. That was illegal motion by Arkansas. This is coming.
Rolls in trouble, way back at the 25. Now comes forward and fires to the end zone, in and out of the hands of the tight end. Blake Kern actually got his hands on it and couldn't hold it.
Yeah,
Big one.
Big stop by A&M defense, helped by Arkansas.
24-yard field goal is up and good. Little still hasn't missed on the year. Had a 46-yarder earlier. 2 minutes to go. They've got to go for it here. Again, Trey Williams got a great jump off the snap, and he got to the quarterback. Penalty flags down. It's going to be holding, I think, and another sack for Williams.
You're right. Not only did he get a sack, he got a holding penalty on the same play.
What's on the backside of that piece of paper to tell you about today?
Well, let's hope we didn't run out of pages. So here we go. Get your popcorn ready.
Well, what's the big thing?
Whoa. I guess he's ready. Parrish in the backfield with Corral. He's going to throw the other way on the run. First down and then some. And Henry Parrish with a first down reception.
Bama rushes 3.
Corral, plenty of time. Throws a back shoulder. Oh, did he catch that ball?
Holy cow.
Braylon Sanders did. Trips to the top of your screen. It's Parrish, and he's got another first down. Tackle made by D.J. Dale, but not before he got just what he needed. Corral whips it out. Ely broke a tackle, heads to the corner, and did he get to the first down mark? He's about a foot shy, I think.
But Ely is just better. He gets right through the tackle, a missed tackle.
Another 4th down. And this time,
They did not, or did they get it? I don't think so.
Nope.
Tim Smith in there to make the stop.
Has the freedom to change plays himself. He doesn't always have to look over to the sideline. He told us yesterday.
Plenty of time, steps up in the pocket, fires to the end zone. Touchdown, John Mechie. On 4th down and 2. Can they pick up another 4th down? Corral scans the field. Flushed. Sanders given chase, throws late and out of bounds. Alabama takes over. And Lane almost threw his play card there, but he kept it in his hand.
One right there on the sideline. They had Braylon Sanders coming across open, but too much pressure.
Brian Robinson dragging would-be tacklers for about 16 yards.
Well, this is what I thought would happen.
Bryce Young looks right, looks left. Has time, running out of time. Down he goes. No, he got away. Young to the goal line. He's short.
I think Cohen tackled him, number 70.
Robinson's been the workhorse most of this drive. He gets the call. He gets the touchdown, Alabama. Wow, Ole Miss is going on 4th and 1 at their own 31. Pitch. Ely trying to get through the tackler and toe says Alabama with a stop again. Oots, the fullback. Robinson, the tail. Play fake. Throw to the end zone. Wide open. Latu touchdown, Alabama.
They've got to score. They need a drive. They need to make this a football game.
Play action, Corral, fumble. Ball is loose, scooped up by Alabama. It's Justin Eboigbe. Second and goal. Robinson again. This time he's in for the second time today. Touchdown, Alabama. Back in the red zone, back to the running game. Brian Robinson. Robinson straight up the middle. Touchdown.
After further review, the runner was down with the ball in his possession at the 1-foot line. That will be Alabama's ball. First down at that spot.
Brian Robinson is the backfield. Brian Robinson, touchdown, Alabama.
For sure this time.
That time is for sure. First and goal, right at the 10. Corral's going to run this one all the way, heading to the far corner, and he's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. 10-yard touchdown run by Matt Corral. Alabama trying to give Ole Miss a little taste of their own medicine here, going on 4th down. They're 2 for 2, but not from this far out. Young fires, easy pitch and catch, and it's Billingsley for the first down. Empty backfield. Young, they're bringing some extra pressure. Got away from one guy, throws on the run, and it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off, only the second interception of the year for Bryce Young, and it's Keydron Smith. Brian Robinson broke another tackle, going for about 20 plus.
Oh,
wow.
Man. Boy, that's visions of Mark Ingram, Eddie Lacy.
Derrick Henry. This is their longest third down of the day. Young fires, and it's complete.
Nope, can't get up. That's next year, James.
You got to wait a year, but it's first down at the 2. Brian Robinson, the tailback, has carried the mail into the end zone 3 times today. Make it 4. Touchdown, Alabama. Young flares it out to Roydell Williams on the fly down the sideline. Touchdown, Alabama.
First down for the Aggies here with 5.5 to go. First quarter. Calzada flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run, and he's got a man. Weidermeyer again. Touchdown Aggies. And here in prime time at Kyle Field. Third down and a yard. Robinson dropped the ball. I think Aggies have got it. Texas A&M on the fumble recovery. And it's Leon O'Neal. Calzada lofts it. Touchdown A&M. Anais Smith. And the Aggies come up with a goal line stand. Young fires, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Richardson.
A great family story.
Yeah, he really is. We had a good time spending time with Isaiah yesterday. Oh, and an interception. Picked off by DeMarco Helms, and that's the first misfire for Calzada. Now Anais Smith goes back in motion the other way. Down the sideline. What a catch. A-Chain. So right back in Alabama territory now. Calzada wants to throw back over to Spiller. Spiller broke one tackle, made another guy miss. Isaiah Spiller is going to get a first down out of this. You kidding me? Pick up a 14. Smith in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Up the middle is Spiller. Spiller all the way to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown. And they block it. Alabama, touchdown. Unless his feet were out, it's a touchdown. In the modern era football, which three people were head coaches at both Alabama and Texas A&M? Reichard's kick goes down to the 3-yard line to A-Chain. And A-Chain's got an opening. He's got world-class speed. He's gone. A-Chain takes it coast to coast. Touchdown, Aggies. Extra man coming. Young's going to air it out near sideline for Williams. He's got it. Touchdown, Alabama. Jamison Williams, 2 big plays on the drive, including a 29-yard touchdown catch. Right down the middle, Jamison Williams still running. Williams inside the 10. First and goal, Alabama.
Reads it perfectly and delivers it as well.
And now wide open, Williams on the sideline. Touchdown, Alabama. Nobody over to cover him. Alabama win in a hurry.
I don't know, were they it was close to not even being set on the play.
Trying to make it a touchdown difference. Young, quick throw again. Jamison Williams again. And it's good. To'oto'o's coming on a blitz. Calzada going to go deep to the end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown, Anais Smith. Third and 9. That one's tipped en route to Mechie, incomplete. Spiller switches sides with Calzada. He's back to throw, backpedals, throws, and he got it to Spiller. And a first down. You see that line for a target for a field goal. Calzada now running on a bad wheel and running well and getting a first down. Trying to get it in the middle of the field, I would guess, unless they try something else. They're going to throw. Off his back foot, he lofts one for Weidermeyer. And a flag flies in, interference. Seth Small, 10 of 11 on the year. From 28 yards away for an Aggie upset win. And it's good. He got it.
Watches out there in the white with the chrome helmets. Bennett to throw on a rollout, completes it. And that's big Darnell Washington, and a hurdle and a first down all the way out near the 35. Rodriguez behind. Levis gets the carry and doesn't get the first down. Might have lost a yard.
Yeah, that kind of surprises me.
Stetson Bennett to throw. Fires a slant to Cook across the middle. Touchdown. Walking in. Georgia leads. Zamir White back in now. Georgia doing it on the ground. And Zamir White will score. Touchdown, Georgia. And they fake the end around and they lob it to a wide open Justin Rigg, the tight end, for the touchdown. First points that Georgia has allowed in the second quarter all year. Pass from Stetson Bennett. Bennett in trouble. Gets it to Bowers, the tight end. First grab for him today. And the freshman's off to the races. Bowers will take it all the way. There's a flag down. Bowers in the end zone. There's a flag back at the 35.
Holding. Offense, number 54. 10-yard clearance from the start of the foul. Result of the play is first down.
The field.
Jordan Wright's the guy that's sneaking up there that Gary circled. Here they come. Georgia picks it up brilliantly again. Here's the long ball. McConkey. No, it's Bowers, and he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. That one's going to stand. There is a flag down, but I think it's interference for this play. Levis wants to throw back to Rodriguez. Does, and Georgia's there to meet him. And it's Nakobe Dean. Georgia lead. Matt Ruffalo. And it's blocked. Georgia got it. It might have been Jordan Davis or Devontae Wyatt, but back comes the football with Jackson.
They're right in the same spot. 99 and 95. They split that gap.
In there. One of those three tailbacks used today. They fake it to him. Bennett's going to loft it. Bowers has got it. Touchdown, Georgia again to the tight end. And pass 4 of each in the 4.5-minute drive. And now Ty Davis Price. Touchdown, LSU. Guess he's thinking, what are they going to do? Fire me? Johnson scrambling, throws late and incomplete, intercepted, in fact, in the end zone.
Well, was it the end zone or was it the half-yard line?
It looked like maybe the half. To try to add to the LSU lead. Kick is no good. Wide right. Who's been pretty much corralled today so far as his passing statistics. This is a handoff and now a reverse. Drummond's going to throw it back to Corral, and he's got it at midfield and out of bounds. So a little dipsy-do there from Lane Kiffin. Ely stays in there. It's got to be a Corral pass, you would think, coming up. Nope, it's Ely. Here he goes again. Darian Ely. Down to the 2. What a run. Second and goal. Play fake, throw, touchdown, Ole Miss. Casey Kelly, the tight end. That's where they do mark it. Second down and 2. They can get a first down inside the 1. Matt Corral does it himself. Touchdown, Rebels. On third down, straight up the middle with power is Snoop Connor. First down.
Third down run.
Corral all the way. Nope. Yes. And he got it to the 10. He faked as though he was going to throw late at the 5. Parrish still driving. Still going. It's a touchdown. Would have been Johnson's main target, or anybody's target if you had him on your team. From the 49. Johnson on play action. This one slides off the back of his hand. Ball is loose. and it's covered by Ole Miss.
I think it was Cedric Johnson that got the ball coming from behind. Running on third down. Do they do it again?
Third down and 12. Yep. Ely. Nice move by Ely. Jerry and Ely. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
He was 10 out of 13 on the year. He's now 10 out of 14 on the year. Wide right by quite a bit. No good. Wide left.
One for each team.
They fake it to him. Cox giving chase on Bennett. Bennett's going to take off on his own. Stetson Bennett inside the 10.
That was beautiful. I think 3 tight ends were on the field for Georgia on the play.
Richardson loads. Had to throw with pressure. Incomplete. Georgia takes over.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't try the field goal. It was long enough last time. He just missed it wide right at Bennett.
Wants to throw again on first down. Airs it far side. This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Torrance.
Boy, followed by bad quarterback play.
Yep. Richardson runs all the way again. This time he gets a little room to breathe. Still going with no whistle, I guess. And the ball came out at the end. Georgia's got it. Nolan Smith is in the end zone. Georgia touchdown.
So with the new rule allowing the ball carrier to be pushed forward, Georgia, I was going to say they tried to tackle the ball and let Richard get too many yards, but they continued to tackle the ball and tackle the ball. The whistle did not blow, and he steals it at the end. He goes down. It's not going to be a touchdown, but is it Georgia's ball? That's the question.
Now here's a look at Nolan Smith ripping.
I think it should be Georgia's ball. Anthony Richardson was still going forward on the play.
After further review, the ruling on the field of a fumble is confirmed, recovered by the defense at the 11-yard line.
James Cook with Bennett in the backfield. Gets the carry. James Cook gets the touchdown, Georgia. Boy, what a costly turnover.
Georgia has 3 timeouts remaining. Delayed blitz by Nakobe Dean. And another interception. This one's Nolan Smith. Back-to-back huge plays for number 4. First down. Play fake. Bennett loads. Going deep to the end zone. Kearis Jackson has got it. .36 yards in the corner of the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Oh, and it's intercepted by Nakobe Dean. Goodbye. Dean is gone. Touchdown, Georgia. That was Georgia's first pass of the half. Another one's coming right here. And it's Bowers, the tight end, as he's done all year with another big play. Emory Jones across the middle. Nakobe Dean almost had another one. Couldn't hold the interception, but Georgia takes over on downs. And Fitzpatrick. Play action, a good one. And Bennett airing it long. Got A.D. Mitchell out there, but it's underthrown, and it's picked off by Torrance again.
Remember earlier when he threw one like that, and I said, you got to be careful of that inside deep ball.
Run again. And it's Emory Jones. And it's a flag flying, and it's a touchdown, Florida. There goes the shutout, unless the flag is on Florida. And on Tuesday nights, if indeed this team is the #1 team in the country, pretty sure Zamir White's going to make sure. Touchdown, Georgia. 42 yards for the capper.
Here comes the LSU fourth quarter offense right here, the counter play.
2 top receivers to the right. Calzada, heavy pressure, has to let go of it. Incomplete.
Well, how about that defensive stand for Auburn.
And he drills it from 21 yards out. Nix, plenty of time, flares it out to Shivers, but he's going down for almost no gain. Cooper makes the play. And it's right down the middle. So back-to-back 14-play drives from 42. And didn't get it. Pushed it to the right. And he missed it to the right.
Cow.
Still, points are at a premium. To the Dogs, the other to Penn State. Calzada is going to go long. Man out there, got him. Chapman. Finally a big play. From 30 yards away. And he drills it. It's going to be 29 officially, but he hits that one.
2 goal line stands have kept them in the game for Auburn.
Calzada finally throws and skips it off the hands of Weidemeyer, incomplete.
Yeah, not much of a chance for the first down there. Weidemeyer actually chipped.
7 yards away. Kick on the way, and he got this one. Seth Small. Wants to throw going left. Now he did drop the ball. Aggies have got it. And it's a touchdown. Michael Clemens.
I think Jaden Peavy caused the fumble on the play. Number 92.
Calzada, heavy pressure, throws and got it to Anaya Smith.
Too well here by the Texas A&M staff, but he does work every home game for Texas A&M.
A-chain, and he dropped the ball at the end of a long run, and Auburn's got it covered inside the 5.
I think it was Donovan Kaufman, number 1, who punched the ball from behind at the end of that great running play.
A&M's going to have great field position. Nix sets up, throws short to Schenker, but he's out short of the first down. Attempts for Seth Small. And much like the kick against Alabama, had that little left thing going and then right on through. Tack on 3 more. Nix, low, picked off by Jones. Got a hand on the last one, got both hands on that one. Got to get to the 6. Hooker throws it. They are going to get more than 6. They'll get a 6-point touchdown, Tennessee. Combination receiver. James Cook. And Cook into the secondary. James Cook, he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. 39 yards. And this throw is intercepted. Picked off by Kendrick. First bad pass. Now the ball is loose at the end of the play. And Derrick Kendrick's got his second interception of the year.
I think he was trying to throw the ball to Velus Jones, number 1, the slot, and it just sailed on him.
Nobody to fake it to for Bennett, so he's going to run with it. Stetson Bennett.
Whoa.
Touchdown, Georgia.
What a play.
9-yard touchdown run by Stetson Bennett.
What I think about this, Ness, is all the time when I'm reading about the Georgia quarterback position and Stetson Bennett, all I hear about all the time is what he can't do. He can't do this, he can't do that. Well, here's what he can do, and he's been doing for the Georgia team. And
Bennett loads, goes that way to the corner. Got it. Touchdown. for the Bulldogs score. Hooker rolling left, looking to throw, back across his body, incomplete out of the back of the end zone.
Nowhere to go with the football.
What happened? 4th down at 13, and from behind, Hooker got away from Smith, but not from Tyndall. Another sack from Channing Tyndall on this drive, and Georgia takes over.
Well, he matched up against Darnell Wright.
Zamir White, who's playing fullback, and he gets the toss sweep. James Cook to the corner into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Tack on another score for number 4.
Watch Cedric Van Pran, the center.
Hooker flushed out of the pocket. Down he goes way back at the 20. Ball is out. Georgia tracking it down, and they pick it up. Trayvon Walker steps out of bounds with it, if indeed it's a fumble. The officials say it is. This time a straight handoff to McIntosh, and he is in. Touchdown, Georgia. Kenny McIntosh from 5 yards. The 2nd down and 12. Play fake. Bryce Young loads, rips it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. John Mechie. This is Jefferson all the way, isn't it? Nope, he's going to throw. And he's got his man out. In Burks, broke a tackle, and a touchdown, Arkansas. Traylon Burks in the end zone and cuts it to a field goal lead. Young, gonna go long. Man out there, got him in stride. Jamison Williams, goodbye. Touchdown, Alabama. So what was a great-looking drive might stall unless Jefferson can hook up with somebody. Going deep, and he's going to hook up with somebody. Touchdown, Arkansas. Warren Thompson.
After review, video shows that the receiver's knee was down with the ball inside the 1-yard line. It will be 1st and goal from inside the 1.
And they get the touchdown from Johnson. Dominique Johnson scores. And we don't have a signal yet. Bryce Young, and again Jamison Williams. I don't think they're going to get him. Touchdown, Alabama. And that's Leary, the wide receiver who I mentioned has been playing some running back, who was in motion. Bryce Young running out of time. And now throws sidearm out to Leary, and he'll score. Touchdown, Alabama. Play clock down to 1. Got to hurry. He's going to go that way, and got it complete to Burks. Burks on the run. Traylon Burks, can he make it all the way? He can. Touchdown, Arkansas. From 50 for Little. And it's a fake. And it's a jump pass. And it's caught by Kern. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Are you kidding me?
What a play. What a catch. Look at Sam.
There's the smiling Sam we talked about earlier.
Running back out there, you know it's going to be zone because they bumped the corner on the running back. Drop in zone. Yep.
And he drops it to the tight end, Latu. Still going. He lost the ball, and it's covered by Arkansas. Fumbled and picked up by Brown at the 1. The best 3rd down conversion team in the SEC. Can they pick one up here? 3-man rush. Young loads it, rips it long. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. That's what's going to happen, and he got it.
Bryce Young doing it all today. 1:07 to go. No timeouts anymore. Jefferson to the corner of the end zone. Caught for the touchdown by Sanders. Cam Little, the freshman, set up to go to his left. And that's where it goes. Takes a big hop and goes out of bounds. And that will pretty much do it. Now Alabama will go to 10-1, 6-1 in the conference, and the West Division champions of the SEC. And they're one more hurdle away from a gigantic matchup with Georgia and Atlanta. We know they're going to play them. Will they still be number 1 and number 2? That'll be an epic battle if indeed that's the case. That helps on their defensive front. That's not as deep as it normally is year in and year out. This throw, wow, I don't know how he tucked it between those two guys, but he got it to Shedrick Jackson. They start at the 15. That's Slade Bolden in motion. Young pressured again. Down he goes. Back at the 6-yard line.
So the adjustment that Auburn has made, they know that Alabama is struggling at right tackle.
Kobe Hudson in motion, settles in on the left side as Finley goes. Oh, what a catch out at the 30-yard line by Schenker.
Now that's a tight end.
Young flushed out of the pocket and down before he could get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's Colby Wooden. Here comes punt number 10. Oh, and it's partially blocked and picked up on the run, and then a big hit out of bounds by Jamison Williams. And here come the flags, and here comes the mayhem on the sideline again.
And the question for Jamison Williams is the targeting.
Because this is a runner.
Targeting.
Dallas Turner getting better by the week. Finley, deep sideline, back shoulder, got it to Demetrius Robertson.
What a play.
First down at the 15.
Wasn't really even a back shoulder. It was just there.
Hudson, touchdown. From the 36, play action, Bryce Young's going down. Wow, that was like a rocket from Smoke Monday around the corner.
Auburn still playing man-to-man.
Pressure, got him again. Down he goes. Derek Hall and Iku Leota. That close to his own goal line and down in that end zone where the fans are the rowdiest. Play clock at 2. He's in his own end zone, got away from one man. Not going to get away from all of them. Talked about Alabama being the best in the conference on 3rd and long. They haven't been today, and they're 3rd and long again. Delayed blitz. Young fires late, and it's almost intercepted. It is intercepted by Darius Knighton. Yard field goal to put something on the board for Alabama. 12 out of 16. Bad snap. Bad hold. Incomplete. Trying to throw it was Tyson. And Alabama doesn't get anything, and Auburn takes over on 3rd and 2.
McCreary in motion.
Oh, Brian Robinson dropped it, hit him right in the hands. It's 4th down. Young dropped the ball, and he is dropped at the 45. Auburn takes over.
And no mistakes by Auburn so far.
Tank Bigsby flushed. And the throw is tipped, and it's picked off. Gary just said no mistakes. Josh Jobe just made T.J. Finley pay for the first one. Might have said, why don't you just throw it to me and see what I can do. How about Brian Robinson into the clear. Brian Robinson looking for a block from Mechie, and he's got it down to the 21-yard line. First big run of the day by either team. Empty backfield. 3rd down and goal. That's Leary coming to the near side. They threw a touchdown on this last week. And now Young goes down again. Derek Hall again. Remember the last kick? Will Riker didn't even get a chance because of the snap and the hold. This one's down clean, and so is the kick. Up and good. Finally on the board with 8:44 to go. Slade Bolden waiting at the 10.
Pooched.
Beautifully done.
And this time Jackson doesn't go in the end zone.
I'm not going 2 yards deep this time. I'm going to stay around the 2. On the run, throws a strike to Mechie. Out to the 38 and a 1st down, Alabama. With Brian Robinson out to an injury. 4th down and 1. They're going right where Gary said, and they are not going to get it. I don't think. Nope. Up to the line.
Man to the outside and come after him like goal line defense.
There it is, and they did their job.
So the play, even though it was successful on 2nd down, by getting him out of bounds, saved Alabama 40 seconds of clock time.
Last time Chapman dropped one at the 2-yard line with a little help from his friends. Hits this one way up in the air. He might get help from his friends again. Same guy, same spot.
Gonna tip his helmet again.
Again, the snap was a little low. Young loads, now throws late, got it complete. 1st down. Young fires near side, caught and out of bounds. Jacoby Brooks, who's in for Jamison Williams. Bryce Young backpedals, throws, got his man, it's Billingsley, and he's out of bounds with a 1st down. Looking for Brooks in the corner. Got it! Touchdown, Alabama! Bryce Young down the middle. Touchdown, Alabama. Slade Bolden. Four receivers to his right. Hunter in motion. Finley to the end zone. And he got it in there. Touchdown.
What a catch.
The guy that's kicking today is young and inexperienced. Finley from behind, got pressure, got hit, goes down. This will be from 49. Made one earlier from 33. The biggest moment of his football life right here. Kick on the way. Kick is good. Bryce Young throws quickly, throws incomplete. Mechie looking for a flag, doesn't get one from McCreary or the officials.
Here comes the field goal team.
To try to send us to a third overtime. Reichert, kick on the way. It is good. We go to overtime number 3. That sets up 3 receivers to Bryce Young's left. Goes that way on a quick slant. He's got it to Mechie for the 2-pointer.
These bunch looks are so difficult to defend all the time.
Now they bring Johnson.
Going right back to it.
Hudson. Finley wants a throwback. Got it to Shanker. He's in.
It's almost a Lutchenkirchen play right there, isn't it?
It is. Johnson in motion. They fake it to him. Finley pumps once, throws late, almost intercepted by McKinstry.
McKinstry gets in there, just stays all the way.
Leary in motion. The throw goes the other way. Mechie's in. Alabama wins in 4 overtimes. Bennett wants to go deep. Does. And caught by Burton. I beg your pardon, it's Pickens. George Pickens inside the 10. Bennett lofts it. Caught. Darnell Washington touchdown.
His first of the year touchdown. That's his 9th catch. And this is basically an alley-oop.
None of it's feeling too good for number 4. Here comes the blitz. Down the middle and on the fly. Jamison Williams, extra speed on the gas and gone. Touchdown. Just like that. Alabama with the answer.
This has got to be a busted coverage.
Back the last couple of weeks. Young, under pressure, deep ball, sideline. Caught by Mechie. Into traffic, and he still got it down. Comes back out of it. Young, pressured in the middle of the field in the pocket, and a lateral to Brian Robinson, and he's got a first down. You talk about improvising.
You talk about point guard.
To us, it's Patrick Mahomes-like, and that one was. And now he's aiming for his receiver to get to the end zone, and he got it to him. Touchdown, Mechie.
Hey, now remember that offensive line a week ago. This time you got to salute him because he had time, as Ness said.
Bennett throws complete out. McConkey got blockers. McConkey broke a tackle. He's gone. Touchdown, Georgia. "32 yards with some good blocking in front. Lad McConkey for the Georgia touchdown. With Bryce Young. Young is going to take off running. Bryce Young, touchdown, Alabama. Does it with his arms, and now he does it with his legs. Field. Bryce Young drops. Plenty of time. Airing it out. Man's there. Jamison Williams, touchdown. 55 yards on a strike.
Watch the Alabama offensive line handle the stunt first because this pattern needed time.
Fake the pass to McIntosh. Bennett puts the brakes on and threw an interception. DeMarco Helms. Pass intended for Bowers. There's the mistake Georgia didn't need. Of the quarter, full-out blitz. Bennett lobs one. Nobody home. Incomplete.
Boy, that's a big gamble by Kirby on that play.
From the 31. Bennett throws, it's intercepted. Picked off, and this might be a touchdown. Battle is in for the Tide. Here he is again. Going through some traffic, still going. Bowers, touchdown, Georgia. Wow.
Nice drive, nice answer by Stetson Bennett right there.
Kick by record. Good. To pad the lead. Been in it a bunch of times, including last year as the defending champs coming into this season. Down the middle, Bowers had his hands on it, dropped it.
Ball game and take a knee. Just remember, if Michigan loses, then the 4th spot will be between Notre Dame, Baylor, and Ohio State.
Wow. Well, all that gets cleared up tomorrow about noontime.
But this one's cleared up right now. And that tells the story, the Georgia fans who continue to have that heavy weight on their shoulders and their team's shoulders because they can't beat the team in crimson.
I think the players of the game, obviously the player of the game is Bryce Young, but number 2 for me, that offensive line for Alabama. They showed up. Been a long week. They practiced hard, and they played a heck of a game.
They sure did. And as we said about 4 hours ago in the open, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Well, the crown is still Alabama's as far as SEC champions, because the Crimson Tide are your 2021 Southeastern Conference champions in this 30th title game. And 2 guys that worked together for a long time, good friends, except when they get together in this building, it's more fun for Nick than it is for Kirby. Congratulations to Alabama.
First guy Kirby ran out there before he got to Nick, he shook hands with Bryce Young.
And he deserves a handshake for the way he's played this year in a 12-1 season, and now an SEC title game here in Atlanta. Pretty incredible young man. We've seen enough of him to know. And it seems like every week he gets a little bit better. There's one happy star, Will Anderson, who just got a sack near the end of the game. Stetson Bennett played well, but not good enough. And the interceptions hurt. And the Georgia team will hurt for a while.